Hi, this is Victor and welcome back to my math tutoring channel. In this video, we will find the derivative of those two functions. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. That would help me continue doing whatever I'm doing for you, and you will get notified whenever I post a new video. So let's start with the first function, which is f of x is equal x minus square root of x divided by x plus square root of x. So this resembles of u divided by v, and the derivative of u divided by v is u prime v minus u v prime divided by v square. So my u in that case is x minus square root of x, and my v is x plus square root of x. So let's say u is equal x minus square root of x, so my u prime is equal 1 minus, you know what, let's write the u in a better way. So my u is equal x minus x to the power 1/2. So my u prime is equal, derivative of x is 1, and derivative of x to the power 1/2, it's equal minus 1/2 x to the power minus 1/2, because 1/2 minus 1 is minus 1/2. So u prime would be 1 minus 1/2 divided by square root of x, because let's write it here, 1 minus 1/2 and then x to the power 1/2, I bring it to the denominator to become positive, and x to the power 1/2 is square root of x. And my v is equal x plus x to the power 1/2. So my v prime is equal, derivative of x is 1 plus 1/2 x to the power minus 1/2. So the v prime is equal 1 plus 1 over 2 square root of x. So if I apply this formula, I had f of x is equal x minus square root of x divided by x plus square root of x. Yes. So f prime of x is equal u prime v, and in my case, my u prime is this. So it is 1 minus 1 divided by 2 square root of x. This is my u prime, times my v, which is x plus square root of x, minus u, which is, my u is x minus square root of x, times v prime, and that's my v prime here, times 1 plus 1 over 2, plus 1 over 2 square root of x, divided by v square, which is x plus square root of x square. And now let's develop f prime of x. So my f prime of x will become, I multiply the first term by the first by the second, and the second by the first, and the second by the second. So 1 times x is x, and 1 times square root of x is square root of x, minus 1 times x is x divided by 2 square root of x, plus, minus, I mean, because minus times plus is minus. So this minus here times this plus here is minus. So it is minus minus 1/2 actually, because I would have 1 times square root of x is square root of x divided by 2 square root of x is 1/2. And I put the minus and I open my bracket here. So the first term is x plus 1 over, or x over 2 square root of x minus square root of x. Let's squeeze it a little bit. Let's erase this and squeeze it to the right. So this is f prime of x. So this is x times 1 is x plus x divided by 2 divided square root of x minus square root of x and minus 1/2 divided by x plus square root of x square. And now let's get rid of the parentheses. F prime of x is equal x plus square root of x minus x divided by 2 square root of x minus 1/2 minus x divided by 2 square root of x and plus square root of x plus 1/2. And all of that is divided by x plus square root of x square. So here I have plus x minus x, it cancelled out. I have minus half and plus half, it cancelled out. And I have square root of x plus square root of x is equal to square root of x. So this and this I get rid. And minus x divided by 2 square root of x minus x divided by 2 square root of x is equal minus 2x divided by 2 square root of x. And so I can cancel out my 2's, and all of that is divided by x plus square root of x square. So this is equal 2 square root of x minus x divided by square root of x. All that is divided by x plus square root of x. And here I can have a common denominator, which is square root of x. So f prime of x is equal 2x minus x divided by square root of x. And I will write it like that, divided by x plus square root of x square. So now it becomes, so divided by 1, f prime of x is equal 2x minus x is equal to x divided square root of x and multiplied by 1 divided by x plus square root of x square, so which is equal x divided by square root of x, x plus square root of x square. So that's the first equation. Let's do the first function. Let's do the second one. That answer is totally right, and if you stop here you will not lose any point. But if you want to get rid of the square root of x that is here, so this is f prime of x is equal, I can multiply it by 1, yeah? But my 1, I want to write it in an intelligent way, which is square root of x divided by square root of x. And here I have this square root of x times this square root of x, it becomes x. So f prime of x is equal x square root of x divided by x plus square root of x square, and this x would simplify. So my f prime of x, it's equal square root of x divided by x plus square root of x square. So that answer is right. Sorry. That answer is right. Or if you want to stop here, that answer is right too. So let's do the second function. So the second function was, sorry. F of x is equal x to the power of n minus 1 divided by x to the power of n, and I take my u is equal x, because this resembles u divided by v, which is equal u prime v minus u v prime divided by v square. So my u is equal x to the power of n minus 1. My u prime would become n x to the power n minus 1. And my v is equal x to the power of n. And my v prime would become n x to the power of n minus 1. So f prime of x is equal u prime v, which is n times x to the power of n minus 1 times v times x to the power of n, u prime v minus u, which is x to the power of n minus 1 times v prime times n x to the power n minus 1 divided by v square, which is x to the power of n square. Now let's develop the numerator. So f prime of x is equal n x to the power of n times x to the power of minus 1. I can write it like this, times x to the power of n. Minus, and I open my parentheses, n x to the power n to the power n. X to the power n times x to the power n times x to the power minus 1. Because this can write it x to the power n times x to the power minus 1, and I multiplied n x to the power n by x to the power minus 1 by x to the power of n, which is here. And then minus times plus is minus n x to the power n times x to the power minus 1, and all that divided by x to the power 2n. Now let's get rid of the parentheses in the numerator. F prime of x is equal, here x to the power of n and x to the times x to the power of n is equal to x to the power 2n. It's equal n x to the power 2n times x to the power minus 1, or I can write it here, minus 1. And then here I put minus and I open my parentheses. So the first term here, it becomes n x to the power 2n minus 1 minus n x to the power n minus 1. I don't know if I did it, if I should have done it this way, or I kept it x to the power n times x to the power minus 1. I think I should have kept it the other way. No problem, we'll put it back. Here, f prime of x is equal n x to the power of 2n times x to the power minus 1 minus n x to the power 2n times x to the power minus 1, and this is plus. Minus times plus is minus, and minus times minus is plus. N x to the power n times x to the power minus 1 divided by x to the power 2n. So here I have x to the power, that did not matter actually, x to the power 2n times x to the power minus 1. This is plus and this is minus. I can take them out. And here I have xn, so f prime of x is equal n x to the power of n minus 1 divided by x to the power 2n, and the n is here. So this I can write it equal n x to the power n times x to the power minus 1 divided by x to the power n times x to the power n, and this would disappear, and I would have, and it will equal f prime of x is equal n divided by x times x to the power of n, which is equal n divided by x to the power n plus 1. Again, if you want to stop here, I don't know if you will get the full grade, but you will get 90% of the grade. If you stop here, you will get the full grade, and the best solution is this. So if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. That would really help me to continue doing videos for you, and you will get notified whenever a new video is posted. Thank you for listening.